Hey guys, this is Tess here. I know it's been a hot minute since I updated anything on fish tanks. I wound up whoops, bye-bye crab. I wound up stopping my tanks for a little bit. I tore it down for about 1.5 years, but I'm happy to have started it up again. It's been up and running now for 2 months. I just added 2 Ocellaris clowns about 4 or 5 days ago. They seem to be doing really well. Not stressed out or anything. They're still kind of venturing on. But anyways, I have the Frostbite and the Domino. They're very pretty fish. I also have some blue leg hermit crabs, scarlet leg hermit crabs, and some Astraeas snails. Now, being that I used all the rock that I had previously, which is now dry rock, I had to add a little bit of a buffer. So I added some live rock from my local fish store. It's bursting with coralline algae, which is super sweet. I can't wait for it to take over the dry rock, which will hopefully be live rock soon. I have probably about 20 pounds of sand in there. I got the super expensive rock, and there's a lot of nooks and crannies and holes in it, so I don't know how many pounds it is, but it's very light rock. I wanted a lot of water flow, so that's why I wound up going with the VorTech MP10 power head. It's amazing. It's quiet, just like they said it would be, the quiet drive. It works well, needs cleaned up a little bit, but it's sweet. It's awesome. Hello, little clowns. So, being that I updated with Steve's LEDs, which are amazing, I updated it like right before I tore it down, and the corals I had in there just grew like weeds with this lighting. So he's not kidding when it says it grows coral 4 times faster. Steve's LEDs is sweet. I got the bluefish controller for it, which is also super awesome because basically every bit of it is customizable, and I don't know, my phone camera just can't do it justice. In person, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, I have some other customizations under the hood here. I know it's hard to see. For starters, I have the Cobalt 75-watt heater. Works great. I keep my fish tank around 78, 79 degrees, which works really well. I know it's a little on the warmer side, but I think it keeps things more active. Plus, it helps grow beneficial bacteria, but you have to be careful with the negative bacteria, so water changes are super important. And so is my InTank media basket with my filtration system. I have filter floss, then purigen, and chemi-pure elite. I have the Tunze protein skimmer to help that out too. And for being a compact little bugger, it actually works really well. And then in this chamber, you can't see it, but I have the Maxi-Jet 1200 for more water flow. More water flow means more oxygen, less stagnant water, less dead spots. So you're less likely to get all those horrible things we hear about, cyanobacteria, which I've had in the past. Being that my tank was up with mostly dry rock, I wound up using Dr. Tim's, and I love his stuff. So I used Dr. Tim's, what's this stuff called? Ammonia chloride, and I also used his all-in-one system afterwards. I waited a long time before adding any livestock to this tank because I mainly had dry rock to start. But things seem to be going well. No one seems stressed out or anything like that. There's a ton of shells in there for my hermit crabs, and it's really cool to watch them duke it out. Hermit crabs are fun, but I wanted mostly scarlet, but I'm glad I got some blue legs too, because they'll eat that added food that sometimes these clowns don't catch. I feed them brine shrimp, Mises shrimp. Clowns eat just about anything, so, you know, just kind of feed them that stuff. They won't take flake food. They won't take flake food, though. These guys, they mean business. They don't want that dry stuff, they want that yummy stuff. I sometimes feed live brine too, but being that I don't have a brine tank, it's a little difficult to keep them alive for very long. So, it is what it is. That's like a snack, a little treat for them every once in a while. I also have my own RODI system, which is down in the basement. It's by, who is it? Bulk Reef Supply, and it works great. I love it. I love not having to buy RODI water now. I also use Red Sea Coral Pro Salt, which will help. I can't wait to add corals to this tank, but I'm gonna wait till things progress a little bit further, taking things really slow. I can't stress the importance of that. You don't want your tank to crash and burn. I've had that happen in the past, and it sucks. The other thing that I want to do to this tank, which I know is on the super ridiculous side, but they have over the back tank overflow chambers for sumps. I'm going to build my custom sump and store it under here. I also have the Tunze Osmolator auto top-off system, but I don't have it installed yet because I'm saving that for the tiny sump and refugium I'm going to put down there. But I'll keep you guys updated. This is, well, it's my only saltwater tank in the house right now, so things shouldn't get too out of hand like they did previously. Hopefully I'll have this tank up and running for a long time, but things seem to be going well. Keep you updated. Hopefully next time I make a video, I'll have that sump up and running. Thanks for watching.